McGowan writes, "Hi guys, how are two different studios doing live remakes of The Jungle Book? Doesn't Disney own the rights? Hopefully you can shed some light because I'm scratching my head on this one." Thanks.
Okay, no, it's a great question, and this is the same type of scenario with Wizard of Oz. How did Disney do a Wizard of Oz movie when MGM still owns the rights? So, like, what's going on there? The Jungle Book, the rights to the Jungle Book are not owned by anybody. The Jungle Book was written in the late 1800s, and it is a part of what is known as the public domain. When a creative work of art has been around for a certain amount of time, although Disney's lawyers are always trying to get this thing changed, and they're constantly getting it changed, but after a certain period of time, creative works of art become part of the public domain. That means there is no copyright in it. The basis of the belief behind the concept of public domain is that great art needs to build off of great art. And that, you know, as long as copyright is, if copyright is held in perpetuity to something, then that stifles innovation, that stifles creativity for your culture moving forward. So the Jungle Book, much like the original book, The Wizard of Oz, is actually free public domain. So you have Disney that makes an animated version of the Jungle Book way back when. But somebody else can still make a version of the Jungle Book, but here's the only catch. Somebody else's version of the Jungle Book can only show stuff that they create themselves or is taken directly from the book. What they cannot do is take stuff from the Disney movie that wasn't in the book. So Disney makes their animation based on the book, right? Let's say Baloo wasn't in the original book, for argument's sake, right?
Heresy.
Yeah, I know. But let's say for argument's sake that Baloo wasn't in the original book. He was a new thing created by Disney for their animated movie. Well, now Universal, whoever's making who's doing the Andy Serkis one? I can't remember the studio behind the Andy Serkis one. But the Andy Serkis movie goes, okay, we're going to make our Jungle Book, but they can't use Baloo because Baloo wasn't in the original book. That's a Disney creation. The same thing was kind of true with the James Dumbface. David's his brother, James Franco. Why did I forget Franco's last name?
and inserted Dumbface.
Yeah, Dumbface.
Sorry, we just watched the roast of James Franco the other day. Remember that was the line they used for him was Dumbface. Anyway, James Franco's Return to Oz, or The Great and Powerful Oz was the name of it. A lot of stuff was a little bit different from what we remember from the movie, because there was stuff in the movie that was created for the movie and not taken from the original book.
Like the blue monkeys, they couldn't use blue flying monkeys.
Yeah, so a lot of that type of stuff had to take directly from there. So when you have a piece of public domain material, multiple studios can make stuff. They just can't copy off each other, but they can all take from the original source.
Frankenstein is open territory. That's the public
Really?
domain.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All of us can make a Frankenstein movie.
Yeah, I think the Ruby Slippers in Wizard of Oz.
Yep, that was a Disney creation.
Yeah, so you can't use that. Yeah, I think Three Musketeers, Robin Hood, those type of things. I mean, if we three here wanted to make a Three Musketeers movie, we could make one.
And we could call it the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? No problem.
You just can't take the ideas that other people made off of it. So.